Hey, what's up? It's RJ with Too Much Training. It's Monday, but last weekend, me and Sander went to the WTL Wrestling Team Las Piñas, the first ever wrestling invitational. It was amazing. We were there for a few hours, checking all the fights out, and we're going to show you here some of those fights. But before that, I'm going to explain the rules, so check it out. Okay, so with the rules, according to this website on a thing I found called Google. So obviously it's freestyle wrestling. It's like similar to Greco-Roman wrestling. It's 10 points, or you win by points or by fall. Points are awarded differently depending on actions that take place on the mat. Up to about 5 minutes for a match, but a lot of them ended way before that. Okay, so two competing wrestlers face each other on the mat, 9 meters in diameter, with the primary objective of pinning the opponent's shoulders to the mat for a short duration of time. And that type of win is called a fall, or victory by fall. In modern wrestling, however, particularly big events like the Olympics and World Championships, victory by fall is rare. There are a lot of ways to win about victory by points. You score points by executing illegal holds, throws, takedowns, maneuvering the opponent to expose the back to the mat for several seconds. Reversals involving negating the opponent's position of advantage also earn you points. And for these matches, they were amazing. We got by weight class, and you're gonna see a video later of this gigantic dude just tossing people around. But check it out. Alright, so why did we go? Why did we go to the wrestling? Well, first, it's the first one. It's the first invitation. And based on just how exciting it is and just how fun it was to watch, even for someone like me who doesn't know all the rules, it's still fun. So the next one is probably going to be the bomb. Okay. So despite not knowing every single rule, see, me and Sander, we didn't go there to learn wrestling, as weird as that sounds. I didn't go there specifically for the wrestling. See, I would like me and my son to be more well-rounded martial artists, more well-rounded fighters. You know? So that's why we train karate, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and all that stuff. Now, wrestling has amazing techniques that apply to MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and all that stuff. And it's a great way to cross-train. I wanted to show Sander what kind of intensity you're looking at in a competition, a grappling competition, which is why we went. It was fun. It was super fun. So check out the fights, check out the matches, and yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna speed this up a little because a lot of the matches are pretty long and I want us to be a little bit more exciting, so I sped up some of the other matches, but you gotta check these out. So there's a lot of prep that goes into the matches. The referee makes sure that everybody is safe, and at this point they're doing the back take. Then this match was actually one of the first matches they had that day. This really set the expectation for what to expect in terms of the upcoming matches. Really good intensity. They were all pushing hard. It was amazing. And the reason why I wanted to take Sander to this place was because Sander does a lot of jiu-jitsu. And although there are techniques in wrestling that don't necessarily apply to jiu-jitsu, a lot of their intensity, their takedowns, their ankle picks, the way they hold people onto the ground for pins, a lot of that is directly applicable to jiu-jitsu. Wrestling and wrestling up, or just wrestling in general, is a very big part of jiu-jitsu right now. If people have watched the Craig Jones Invitational, ADCC, wrestling up is a gigantic part of the elite jiu-jitsu player's game. Now, I understand you won't really be able to quote-unquote pick up wrestling just by watching it, but I wanted to be able to show Sander what to expect in the event of a grappling tournament or match, the type of intensity you would see, as well as the work and the technique. Look at that quadruple, quintuple gator roll. You know how many points that dude earned just by gator rolling his opponent? That's amazing. That white shirt dude won, by the way. Really good work. Now this right here is my favorite match. Now the guy in the dark or the black and red singlet, we saw him come into the event and Sanders' reaction was priceless. Dude was huge on another level. You see him try to get low there with his stance? That's amazing for a guy his size. Just to give you perspective, the guy in blue is my size and I'm not small. But he's being ragdolled right now. I was joking around with Sander that if this guy signs up for the competition, you might as well just give him the medal, man. How do you stop him? Now, granted, I didn't stay for the entire tournament. I didn't know if I'm actually gonna follow up with a new video for the tournament's results. But if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was a betting man, I would bet that he won. Because I mean, how do you stop him? Really, he wasn't even done. He got to the event. Jacked, huge, prepped and ready to go. Still hit pre-workout and protein right before the... Like, you've won, bro. Like, enough. But still, dang, man. Like, whoever says size doesn't work in a fight.
So that was our weekend. Great matches, amazing. Especially that last one. Dude looked like he freaking mutant, man. Damn. Anyway, check it out. Tell me what you think.